Hi everybody, this is the Canadian Wolf bringing you another Reddit-based video. Today we have two stories from the subreddit Choosing Beggars. Just a little note that I had to use a disclaimer that the first story's original poster put down in the comments and clarified on who is who so it would be less confusing. Let's get to it, Pack. Alright, so our first video, which is also our title video, is entitled Treasurer at a Charity Can't Comprehend How 10% Works. So I'm a thief. Usual disclaimer, I post a lot. I own a busy business that I'm sick of. I do a little charity work to keep me sane. I get 30 or so queries a day, so inevitably there's a choosing beggar or two each day. In this case, this charity wanted 3 custom-made, branded amusement machines. They couldn't afford them, so I decided to do it anyways and put 10% of their takings entirely towards paying them off. Amber, the new treasurer, doesn't think so. I repossessed them in the end. They lost 2K per week in takings. I rebranded the machines and gave them to another, more grateful charity. Here is how the conversation went. Amber, entitled treasurer. Abs, me.
Hi there. I replaced Nicole at Charity, and I can't find the keys to the lock on the change drawer for any of our machines.
Hi, Amber. The keys are with me, as my guys are the ones who empty the change and tally it every fortnight.
Hi, Abs, is it? I don't know why you would have the keys when there are units. I'll need them back, please. We should be the only ones with the keys.
I have the keys because the units were given to you free on the provision that I get 10% of the takings until they're paid off.
No, we purchased them, therefore we should have the keys. Surely there was a payment plan attached when this was negotiated.
Amber, that is the payment plan. Since the funds weren't available at the time, I decided to give them to your organization anyway and take a small percentage each fortnight until they were paid in full. Then the keys are all yours. If you'd like to arrange a direct debit instead, we can do that.
So you're saying that you don't trust us with the keys, so you need to come out and count the money yourself?
No, it was just a mutual agreement at the time. But since you put it that way, yes, definitely.
I'll need those keys, please. How do I know that you're not the one stealing?
My staff count the money in front of your staff, then your staff verifies the count and signs a slip. They both get a copy. I believe that's how you would know.
Okay, it's simple. I'll get the locks changed on each one of them. Thank you.
Amber, Sebastian and I had a long chat prior to delivery. He advised that the organization lacked funding and if we could work something out. I said yes, I'll give them to you and take a small percentage interest-free until they're paid off. You are exhausting my goodwill now.
Sebastian had no authority to approve this. Don't think you can pull the wool over my eyes. The locks will be changed and you won't extort us further.
Extort? They cost me $6,000. I gave them to you free. 10% of taking goes towards paying them off. You keep 90%. How is that hard to understand?
They're not free if you're taking 10%. What if one week they make $100 and the following week they make $1,000? You are taking the same fee regardless. You are a thief stealing from a charity.
Okay, you're officially the second stupidest person I know. I'm the first for deciding to help your organization, evidently. In your scenario, the first week, $10 goes towards your payment. The following week, $100 goes towards your payment. And changing the locks makes you the thief, Amber, just so you know.
So now you're resorting to insulting me because you got caught? So the more the machines make, the more you take? How is that fair? We are done here. Either the keys or I change the locks.
I take that back. You are not the second stupidest person I know. I'll bring the keys tomorrow.
I thought so. I'm in from 9 a.m. through till 2:30 p.m. Don't play games with people. You'll eventually find someone better than you.
I'll be taking the machines with me, though. I'll see you at 9 a.m. Hopefully, you won't trigger another migraine.
I'll have the police waiting. Good luck with that.
No need. I'll bring the sheriff with me. I'm sure he'll explain it to you very, very slowly.
The sheriff won't come out on a day's notice. Nice try, though, but you're messing with someone above your pay grade. You'll be leaving in handcuffs. Bye.
His name is blank and his number is blank. You can call him personally or verify with blank police station, and I'll call him and let him know to expect your call.
It's probably a friend of yours who will also be arrested for impersonating an officer of the law. Not very smart, are you? I'll humor you, though.
You're awesome.
He explained it a lot better than you did. You could have been more professional and explained it in layman's terms. We're not all tradesmen. I want this paid off ASAP, as I do not wish to deal with you any further.
That's a pretty shitty apology, Amber. I'll be there at 9 a.m. to collect my units. I'll write a check for the amount paid so far. Don't choke on that foot, love.
Don't you worry. I'll have this sorted out.
No, you won't. Good luck. Bye. Okay, that's the end of our first story. I must say that Charity has really shot themselves in the foot with Amber as a treasurer. She can't grab the basic agreement. It's very simple. No upfront cost, 10% of what's put into the machines until a total of 6K is recovered to cover the cost of the machines. They get the other 90%. It's a win-win situation. Abs gets to keep some of his sanity by helping out Charity. The charity is raking in some good revenue to fill their coffers, but Amber just had to have it her way. So long, Amber. And now we get to our second story. This one is a slight twist on your typical Choosing Beggar story. I urge any parent with young children to really pay attention, as this is a perfect way to teach a valuable lesson to your kids. People will thank you later if you do. The title of the story is Preventing a Choosing Beggar. Today, I taught my 8-year-old son about how not to be a choosing beggar. Today, after his soccer game, we stopped at McDonald's for a bite to eat. We placed our order, then got our drinks. My wife and son went to sit down while I waited for the food. When they called my number, they forgot all of my son's food and my wife's wrap. So I politely showed them the receipt and mentioned that there were some missing items. The manager overheard and told me to have a seat and will bring them over when ready. So when he finally did and left, I realized that he still forgot my son's chocolate chip cookie. So I went back to the counter to ask for the cookie. The manager handed me a bag of cookies and told me he threw some extras in there for our trouble. I got back to the table and my son looked at the cookies and said,
Daddy, 2 of these are sugar cookies. 1 is the chocolate chip. I don't like sugar cookies. Can you ask for different ones?
So, this is where I explained to him, son is 8 years old, if someone gives you extra stuff for free because they made an error, you don't go back and ask for something different because you don't like it. You just accept it and say thank you. Well, that was your typical visit at that restaurant. You go there, they forget something of your order or somehow mess it up. But in this case, Daddy turned it right around into a perfect teaching moment for his kid. Now, we need more parents to teach their kids how not to be a choosing beggar to improve our society. Then again, what am I saying? There'll be less content for me to bring to you wonderful people if that happens. Well, everyone, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed these stories, and if so, make sure to hit that like button and go give the authors an upvote on Reddit. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know when my next video comes out. This is a Canadian Wolf saying, stay wild.